Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Hi everyone, and happy late new year. May 2022 be a great one for you all. So this is kind of a strange way to kick off the year, to say the least. Anyway, it's been confirmed recently that Microsoft will acquire Activision Blizzard for almost $69 billion, which has now become the largest deal in gaming so far. I must say that I am very surprised by this. You know, for years now, everyone in the prototype community has been theorizing about what Activision would do to the franchise. Maybe they could remaster the old game, do a reboot, or sell the IP, but nobody would have guessed that someone else would just chime in and buy the whole fucking company. That is just fucking insane to me. Obviously this is a great news, right? We all know by now that Activision is notorious for ruining game franchise, either by excessive microtransactions or just firing employees and shutting down game studios. With this acquiring, I think all of this can be reduced or even removed entirely, because Microsoft is a much better company than Activision in my opinion. A lot of older franchises will have a chance to be brought back, and existing games will be available in more platforms, which is always a good thing. Truly, the only group of people that will suffer from this is Sony fans, as most likely all the future Activision games will not be on PlayStation platform anymore. Aside from that, I don't see anything wrong with this deal at all. People keep talking about monopoly and stuff, but if Microsoft managed to make some great games out of it, then I really couldn't care less. And I would totally choose Monopoly over whatever the fuck is happening at Activision any day, to be honest. But let's concentrate on the main topic of this video. What does it mean for the prototype franchise? First of all, let me get something out of the way first. Do you guys still remember the prediction that I made for my last video? If not, let me refresh your memory real quick. Back in my first video, I made a prediction about the future of this franchise. I said that in 2022 there's gonna be a remastered version of these two games, or at least an announcement for it. Yeah, I'm 9% sure that prediction is pretty much dead in the water now, since according to the source, it will take at least 1.5 years for this deal to go through, which is around after June 2023. This will most likely mean that there won't be anything major happening during this transition period, and the chance for a prototype remaster in 2022 is next to nothing. But ignoring my prediction for a moment, this is literally the best new Wii prototype fan have received for the last 10 years, because there is now a legitimate chance for a new prototype game to come out, and with the way Microsoft have been handling their business lately, I feel like they will let this franchise stay dead, as the potential that it may bring is enormous. Imagine having a game that could rival with the Spider-Man series, right? Prototype could be the perfect answer to that. Or better yet, we could have another round of Prototype versus Infamous like in 2009. That would be fucking cool. Like Sucker Punch just casually come out of the shadow and make one of the greatest Infamous game to compete against Prototype 3. Imagine that shit. Anyway, putting all of these dopium aside, what is the best way for Microsoft to revive this franchise if they decide to do it? As I have said many times on this channel already, the most logical thing to do right now is making Prototype remastered. And I know that after hearing the news, a lot of people in the Prototype community were all like, Prototype 3 confirmed, motherfucker! And yes, of course, I mean I would love Microsoft to give us Prototype 3 as much as you do. But realistically speaking, Prototype has become a relic of the past for the majority of gamers out there. So in order to reignite the interest for this franchise, the safest first step is remastering Prototype 1. Make people re-experience the insane and badass gameplay, relearn the origin of Alex Mercer and his story. After that, they can do Prototype 2 Remaster next, and then we can finally start to dream about a third game. It's a long road for Prototype 3, that's for sure, but it's the most feasible way in my opinion. Honestly though, I believe Wii Prototype fans will gladly buy and play these games again as long as they are done faithfully, and new players will have a chance to experience this crazy universe for the first time, so it's a win for everyone. But regardless of all these speculations, the most important thing we can do at the moment is spreading the word about how much we want Prototype to come back, like posting your thoughts on every social media that you can think of, dragging your friends on the hype train with you, whatever. Show Microsoft that there is enough people who want to play Prototype, and I'm sure they will make our dream become a reality. And I myself will try my best to make more videos and keep things up to date for you guys as much as I can. Anyway, this is just a quick video I want to make regarding the news. I'm really glad that we finally able to have some hope for this franchise to return. And if there is more news related to Prototype like this in the future, I'll be sure to notify you guys about it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.